Make sure to leave a like and subscribe to my channel. If you do, leave a comment saying I subscribed and I'll reply back to every single one of you. Also, check out my ARC server, 4MT, link will be in the description. Do you want a copy of Palworld for free? I'm giving away a free copy to one of my 2,500 subscribers once I hit 2,500, and I will message them directly. So subscribe now for your chance. Alright, what is going on YouTube? Today I thought I'd do a different video. I'm doing Palworld again, and I wanted to teach you guys how to get to level 50, max level, the fastest, because I find this game is very slow starting off. Alright, so let's get right into it. Alright, so the first thing you're going to want to do is you're going to want to go click Start Game. You're going to click on the world that you're currently on, the one that you want to power level on. You're going to want to go to Change World Settings at the bottom, and then you're going to want to hit Custom Settings. Now this is where we're going to tweak a little bit of the things so that we can make it easier for us to get that level 50. So the first thing you're going to want to tweak is the XP rate. You're going to want to put that to max. Capture rate you can put to max, it doesn't really matter, but we'll move on to a little bit more important settings. The next settings we're going to want to look at here is the PAL reduction stam rate. We want that set to 5 because we don't want it to take 5 years to fly to the boss. Same thing with the auto health, just in case something attacks yours on aggressive, we're going to set that to 5. We're going to set the stamina, player reduction stamina, down to 0.1. This is so that we have lots and lots of stam. Makes it easier for us to walk around the boss and kite the boss. You'll see how this works in a minute. Alright, so lastly, we're going to want to set up the player auto health regenerate to max. This is the same thing. If you get hit or something happens, your health is going to go to the max as fast as possible. And that'll be it for the settings. Once you're done with this, you press OK, and OK again, and then confirm. And that is your settings now for your intended server. So then you can go ahead and click Start Game. Now, I just did want to say quickly that you can revert these settings by going back and doing the same thing, just setting them at their defaults. So you would lower the EXP rate to 1, the damage to PAL to 1, and etc. Alright, so a couple things you'll need. You'll need a weapon of some sort. I chose a handgun. You'll need some cold resistant metal armor. This is because we're going to the snow, so we want to not die on the way there. So you definitely need that armor. And we'll need to go unlock the closest tower to the final boss, which is what we'll be using to level up. Alright, so here you'll see quickly just a map of our Palworld. We are looking for boss 5, which is here. So we're going to make our way to the closest TP that we have from there and then fly over. Since we've already fixed our settings, it doesn't really matter what flyer you use, so use whatever you have available. And with the 5x stam settings, you'll be able to fly there within 1 or 2 stam bars and no problem. Alright, so I just want to add in here, once you actually do get close to the Syndicate Tower, it's really easy to see. So as you can see in my screen over here, the tower is right there in the distance, and all I have to do is get to that tower and get to the spot where we can have a checkpoint to go in and out of the boss. Just another quick note, you do not want to do this at nighttime because your armor does not resist you from the cold, as it's super cold, so please make sure you do this during the day. Once you get to the tower, to locate the checkpoint, you're going to want to actually head up to the top of the snow mountain on the right hand side. You'll see it ahead in orange. You're just going to want to go right up to it and make it blue so that you can fast travel back home. Alright, so we're going to actually use a similar method to my last YouTube video with the tweak of using the final boss. So you're going to go back to your base, get ready, then you're going to head to the Plateau of Beginnings, which is the beginner starter spawn. Then you're going to go ahead and attack this survivor right here. Attack him 3 or 4 times until you hit the warning at the top right that says wanted for assault. After you do this, you're going to want to spawn over at the checkpoint where the boss is. Alright, and once you spawn in, you should still see them chasing you. This is actually a really good sign. This means the glitch still works. And then you're going to want to use your infinite spam or the 5x spam that we created in the settings, and just roll yourself all the way to the Syndicate Tower. When you get there, you're going to want to start the boss. Alright, so your main objective of this glitch here is you're going to be rolling around Victor in the Shadowbeak, or the boss, we'll just say final boss, because that name is too long. And you're trying to get the guards to shoot at the boss. So what you're going to do is roll around, constantly try to get those bullets on the boss, and once that happens, this final boss will actually run away. So as you can see, it actually takes quite a little bit of time to do this, and I did get pretty close to dying. So you might not be able to do this on the first try, but after a couple attempts, it really isn't that bad. Anyway, so you can see the boss now is actually glitched and running away. So you gotta make sure that you hit it from the back. You gotta get the back bonus, and then you can capture it with the foul sphere. And look at that, I went from level 35 all the way up to 43, and that's the first round. From here, you will just want to log out and log in and do it again. When you log in, you'll see you're actually at the Syndicate Tower, so you can just walk or fly back to the fast travel, and you're good to do it again. Alright, so this is me running the boss the second time, and in this boss we actually go from 43 to level 46. This is me running the boss the third time, and in this boss I go from level 46 to level 48. This is time number 4, and I go from 48 to 49. We're almost there. And finally, on the 5th boss, we get level 50. Pretty cool, you can get from 35 to level 50 in just 5 bosses. As I said earlier, you can actually go back to the settings and now change your game back to normal rates. For me, this was just the levels so that I could enjoy the game more without spending countless hours getting to level 50. But I hope you enjoyed. See you guys next time.